Hey guys, Noah here with your daily devotion. This morning I am excited to be doing this devotion. There's a story that's been stuck in my head this week as I've really just looked at all the things going on in the world right now, thought about all the things I've been praying about, all the things others have been praying about. The key word that's been stuck in my head is the idea that God provides. It's God's provision. And what's really standing out to me is the fact that God's provision is certain. We know that God is going to provide for what we need. What we don't always know is exactly how He's going to do that. And so this morning I want to share a story with you from 2 Kings chapter 5. You're probably familiar with it. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to summarize it. But it is the story of Naaman and Elisha. So if you're not familiar with this story, we have two characters mainly. We have Naaman, who is a commander in the Syrian army, who suddenly comes down with this bout of leprosy. And Naaman talks to his servants, who tell them of this great prophet among the Jewish people, who communicates with God and can tell them what he needs to do, or really can heal him, is what they say. They say that there's this great prophet among the Jewish people that can heal him, and this prophet's name is Elisha. And so Naaman says, yes, absolutely, this man can heal me. Let us go see this prophet and I will be healed. And so they go to the prophet's house and they knock on the door and they tell the prophet what's going on. And the prophet doesn't really give Naaman much attention. He doesn't give him much time. And he tells him, go and wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan River and you will be cleaned. And that seems really simple. Like, go take 7 baths in the river and you will no longer have this life-changing, life-altering, life-threatening disease. And Naaman, where you'd think he would be excited about that and he would go do it, instead tells his servants, this guy didn't give us the time of day. This guy gave us this bogus advice. He says, we have water where we're from. We have rivers. I'm not doing that. We should just go home. He says, that's dumb. We're going to do this our way. And the servants stop him. They say, no, we're already here. The river's right over there. Why don't we just go do this and see what happens? And Naaman begrudgingly goes and bathes in the river. And when he's done, he comes out healed. And what's interesting is the fact that he almost missed this opportunity because he was waiting for the provision he needed to come in a more direct or simple way. He was waiting for it to be much more, here's what I'm saying, you are healed, take it. And I'm sharing this story with you right now because we are in this season of waiting. We're in this season of waiting and planning, and we are watching to see when everything can go back to normal, when all of our jobs can start back up, when we can go back to the church, when our finances will be straightened out. And we are praying, I know you are because I am, we are praying about the needs we have and waiting for God to provide. And I want to caution you this morning to remember that God's provision can look differently than what we expect. So it's not always going to be as straightforward and direct as what we expect, but it will always be there. We do not have to worry about our God neglecting us. We do not have to worry about Him forgetting us. We do not have to worry about Him not giving us the things we need. We don't have to worry about anything. We can trust that He's going to do those things. We just have to be willing to trust Him when it doesn't look the way we think it's going to look. So this morning, as you are making your plans for the day, for the week, for the month, whatever it is, remember to leave room in your plans for God to do whatever He's going to do in the way He wants to do them. That's my devotion for you this morning. I love you guys. I'm praying for you, and I can't wait to meet again in this room.